Welcome to the presentation of the research project entitled The Significance of Teamwork and Job Satisfaction on the Tenure of Healthcare Workers. The researchers are students pursuing a master's in business administration at the World City College's Quezon City campus, determined to explore the significance of teamwork and job satisfaction on the tenure of healthcare workers. The researchers are as follows: Ms. Laurice de Guzman, Ms. Maribeth Mendoza, and Mr. Joven Bartolo, under the guidance of Professor Florinda Viconte and Dean Melo Abante. The survey participants in this study were random staff from ancillary centers in a tertiary hospital located in Makati City, all on duty during the data gathering period. It is common knowledge that healthcare organizations develop different engagement activities and creative compensation packages to retain personnel. This study was conducted to determine whether working conditions, staff benefits, support and training, teamwork, and job satisfaction influence staff tenure and loyalty to their organization. After all, it has been proven that the quality of care provided by healthcare workers is considered top quality when they operate in highly effective teams. The researchers utilized an online questionnaire composed of two parts, teamwork and job satisfaction, whereby the researchers utilized a random sampling design technique and did not have visibility of who answered the online survey form to establish the anonymity of the respondents. The respondents were able to respond on their own free will without coercion and bias. All respondents were given a chance to respond to the survey at their own pace, were not forced to participate, and were assured of their anonymity. The respondents were a good mix of frontline, technical, supervisory, and managerial staff who were all highly capable of understanding the questions without needing assistance. The research instrument included respondent demographics, age, gender, and years of service, followed by questions on teamwork and job satisfaction of healthcare workers. Organizational management normally anchor creation of work processes, benefit plans, performance reviews, and training initiatives on corporate policies. These strategies seek to cultivate devoted workers since longer tenure is associated with this. An employee's value increases with the length of service in a corporation, particularly in the service sector. Conversely, certain retail businesses would place more of an emphasis on employee happiness than on employee loyalty. Thus, the results of this study were expected to understand the relevance and impact of these initiatives in fostering employee tenure and job satisfaction. Hospital services remain the main driver in increasing demand for manpower resources in the healthcare industry. However, this potential growth continues to stagnate due to the high turnover rates of employees in hospital services. Many organizations in the healthcare industry continue to have these challenges in retaining employees due to continuous increase in the demand for manpower in other fields such as overseas employment or outsourced offshore services. This study would endeavor to identify the factors that would actually make employees stay in their current working place by understanding the effect of teamwork and job satisfaction in the tenure of an employee. Most of the respondents were ranged between 31 to 35 years old, which was 25 persons or 24.51% of the 102 respondents. Second highest was between 36 to 40 years old, which was 20 persons or 19.61% of the respondents. Close to the lowest age range were the age brackets between 26 to 30 and 36 to 40 years old, which both garnered 16.67% of the respondents. This was followed by the age range of 21 to 25, which was at as 13 respondents or 12.75 of our sample group. The lowest number of respondents were aged 46 and above, which was 10 respondents or just 9.80% of the sample group. Most of the respondents were female healthcare workers, which consisted of 70 persons or 68.63% of the total respondents. The male respondents consisted of 31 persons or 30.39%, while 0.98% or one respondent preferred not to disclose their gender. The highest percentage of respondents had been working for more than 7 years, which was 40.20% of the total respondents. This was followed by the respondents who were less than 1 year of tenure and comprised of 15.69% of the total respondents. There were 14 respondents who were already working for 5 years, which comprised of 13.73% of the sample population, followed by 13 respondents working for 4 years, which made up of 12.75% of the total respondents. There were 6 respondents working for 2 years, 6 respondents working for 3 years, which made up of 5.88% of the respondents. The least number of respondents were working for 6 years and 7 years and comprised of 4.90% each, while 98 or 0.98% of respondents respectively. Significance of the study. To the ancillary division, the result of this study would help build a stronger relationship within the division and further help create activities and trainings for the staff that foster teamwork and job satisfaction. To the staff, this study will help them recognize the importance of understanding that the synergy of working cohesively together promotes teamwork and ultimately job satisfaction. To the future researcher, this study could serve as a reference information for future research on job satisfaction and teamwork and their effect on employee tenure. Recommendations. Let's discuss safety rules and general working practices in the workplace. Getting regular feedback will ensure a safe and healthy work environment. Promote health codes and standards by educating the employees on the importance of health, safety, and cleanliness. Sample, inspecting the working area and the building on a regular basis. And when you assess organizational culture, you will be looking at the values, beliefs, and behaviors of leaders and employees. While some characteristics of the culture may be evident, others may be harder to define. By doing so, you will be able to understand the needs and expectations of your employees and see whether they are aligned with the values that are core to your culture. And that concludes this presentation. Thank you and wish you a wonderful day.